Thank you for tuning in to Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. Make sure you got a beverage in your hand. Sit back, relax, and engage with us. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to Not Just Girl Talk. I am your host, Ashanti.
And I'm your host, Tiffany.
And thank y'all for tuning in to us week after week. We are so happy to be back, y'all. We missed last week. Well, we really didn't.
We got a story for y'all, boy.
Oh my goodness. I know podcasting mistakes. Like we missed y'all last week. We recorded like a whole episode. A whole episode together in the
Yes,
same room, the same space.
in the Maryland. Yes.
Energy was good, but we ain't had no sound.
Clips to be coming about us talking with no sound. Just a little snippet.
You'll be able to see. Y'all can see. We just had a whole thing going, laughing, talking, no sound. So we missed last week. Unintentionally, we thought we had it. We did. So we're back now, y'all. So tell somebody to tune in, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Tiffany, let them know where they can tell their friends to reach us at.
Yes, girl. We can be found on IG at not just girl underscore talk. Again, that's IG at not just girl underscore talk. Make sure you guys are following our IG page and commenting. Also, we're available on Facebook at Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. Again, that's Facebook, Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. Make sure you like and follow us on Facebook as well. And we are also on YouTube, excuse me, at Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. YouTube, Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Make sure you guys are hitting the little bell to get the subscription so that you know anything that we drop on our YouTube channel. We're also available on Twitter at Not Just Girl T. Again, that's Twitter universe at Not Just Girl T. And lastly, we have our baby TikTok account at Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Make sure you guys are liking us on
Yes.
TikTok, Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. I saw the love of our chandelier video when I was in Maryland. We got a couple of TikToks up there now. So y'all please make sure y'all are liking and follow us on there.
Yeah, because we about to blow up on the TikTok world. I'm just saying, like we put up the video, we instantly got a lot of hits. So we was excited about that. We also did our photo shoot while Tiffany was here. We was, talking about it on the video. They didn't have no audio. But yeah, we did our photo shoot together. That was real fun. Did you have fun doing the shoot too?
Absolutely. It gives me a little realization. I really need to get serious though with meal prep, and I just fall off, y'all. So I do need y'all. I know y'all are listeners. Just give me a little support, some motivation, because I can only suck in so much. But it was fun. It was fun.
But it was good. It was. But we did have the pictures. I was like, dang, like, can I? I've been working out though. I done came down a little bit. I see little inches. You start feeling it right here first. I mean, this just ain't happening like my, just whatever. But the neck, when your face starts slimming and your neck starts looking good, you be like, okay, little inches. I see you inches. Now, the scale actually came down some. And I was super excited. So it's been like 5 pounds. I was like, okay, I take that. I take it. Yes. So yeah, we had a good time together. I really enjoyed Tiffany being here for a visit. So we definitely had a good time. So now y'all just gonna move on into the show. So we do have our beverage of the day. Currently right now I have my sparkling Truly. So I am drinking a Truly today. Just 100 calories. I did want to get like some little something, not too much. So that's what I'm currently drinking in my mug. So Tiff, what you got?
Well, simple too. I'm actually doing a daiquiri. I'm doing everything always in my wine glass, but this is literally just a strawberry daiquiri.
Is it virgin or alcoholic?
It is. I believe something in here. I think tequila. If my husband fixed it, he usually does it with tequila. But the correct proportion of tequila.
What's that? What's the correct portion? How much is that?
Virginish.
Are we talking about a shot or are we talking about a pour?
What whatever it's supposed to be in the recipe.
Oh, so okay, so it's just a regular day. It's a virgin.
Mm. My
It's a
baby asked
virgin
me
day.
too. My baby was like, "Oh, is that water?" She's talking about something. Is this watermelon juice? I'm like, girl. I was like,
Grown
"No."
folks juice.
No, I said, "This is a mommy's adult beverage, okay?"
Baby,
And she was like, "Oh, okay."
They used to call it grown folks juice. I remember one year for I know y'all this is outside, but we're still talking about a beverage. So one year for New Year's Eve, right? So we have champagne toast,
Mm-hmm.
and we gave him some sparkling cider in like a little champagne glass. So he had to be about I'm saying he was about 7. So he had the glass and he did his little toast. And then we was like, Fat, what you drinking? He said, this grown folks juice.
Well,
Sir,
see now he
you
gonna
are
get
drinking
comfortable. You better not leave no grown folks juice out. He's talking about somebody had some before.
we said that it's sparkling. He's talking about this grown folks juice. Oh my God, it was so funny. Everybody was laughing. But that was just the sign about to keep drinking. So let us know what y'all drinking, what y'all got in y'all beverage while you sitting back, relaxing, listening to us. Make sure you got something in your hand that's relaxing you in a nice setting when you listening to us. Make sure y'all commenting, give us some engagement. We are here to converse back and forth with each other. So we definitely also want to thank people for continuously supporting us who have been supporting us.
Yes,
So
our
we thank
Paris.
y'all.
Yeah, Paris.
Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio, Paris, still day one. Florida, actually, we've getting a lot of people from Florida and some from New York as well. So y'all keep on telling a
Yes.
friend, telling a friend, telling a friend.
Yes, in that order. So we're moving into our next segment, which is called Sip on It or Speak on It. And before we go diving into that, we want to first definitely send our condolences to Biz Marquis family and friends and close people who knew him on his recent passing. So
Yeah.
we definitely wanted to bring that up and send our
Yeah.
condolences from our platform over to his
Yeah.
family and his loved ones.
Yes, definitely a legend in the music world and definitely will be
Hmm.
missed. You know, just rest in peace and
Yes.
thoughts and prayers to his family and loved ones.
Yes. So now on a lighter note, Tiffany, what we got for the first topic on the Sip on It or Speak on It?
So, so Olympics is going on now, y'all. So excited
Hmm.
because we got that black girl magic in there. We swimming, track. What is it? Swimming, track, hammer. The girl that throw the hammer or whatever. I didn't know that was
The
a word.
hammer.
Yeah, the
It's a
hammer
hammer.
thrower. Uh
The
huh.
axe. Is it an axe or a
Axe, the
hammer?
axe. Girl, you know what I meant? The axe thrower. Listen, she trying. But it's black
Is
girl
she
magic all in the US
all of
of
that?
A Olympics,
Hmm.
right?
Yep.
So we know this, right? So we representing, and we got our first medal as we're recording this in swimming. Simone, the other Simone, she got a medal. But
Yes.
but anyway, so this is a little bit of controversy because apparently the gymnastics committee has decided
Mhm.
that Simone Biles is pretty much they can't rate her true talent because her moves apparently are too difficult, and they are afraid that for other women to try to compete on her level, it could be catastrophic and very dangerous of people trying to attempt the things that she has. So in my opinion, she
Mhm.
needs to be given all of her flowers, give her all her medals. Yes, if she the best, she the best. So this is the
And
world that we are. Everybody get a trophy and all of this. No, if you are good, this is the best athletes in the world, right? That's what the Olympics is.
right.
So
Exactly.
yeah, she the best. So while we
She
trying
the
to dumb
best.
it down, you can give her medal and still give her accolades accordingly.
Right. And once the other people just fall in line with the silver and the bronze, and that's what they got. So, I mean, we're talking about the Olympics. We're not talking about the high school tumble team. We're not talking about the gym, just regular your community gym association competition. We're talking about the Olympics, a worldwide competition where you're competing against people all around the world. And if she is the best all around the world, I mean, she the best.
I mean,
And
she didn't come to play. I mean,
and then if she's able to learn how to do those moves and those things, not saying that if I feel like if the other gymnasts don't feel comfortable, they definitely
don't
don't
do it.
attempt it. But if she's able to enhance her skill level and do these moves, then I mean there seems to be something said for that, meaning that it is possible. But if those other gymnasts don't feel comfortable, then they don't feel comfortable, and she just has to perform according to her skill set. Let's not now we got a problem with, oh, she's too skilled, her stuff is
Yeah.
too difficult, so everybody can't compete. You're right, everybody can't compete on their level. That's why it's the Olympics.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. So let us know what y'all think.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna speak on it, sip on
Yeah.
it. If you speak on it, let us know your opinion on it. If you sip it, put a wine beverage or whatever in our comment section, let us know you sip on it. And for me, I'm speaking because if that's what she's worked hard for, she's done, she's put forward. I mean, we got to give her credit. We're talking about the world, not just you know well competition. This is the world. This is the world stage.
Yeah. It's a world that everybody
So
get a
that's my
trophy.
opinion.
Yeah, everybody get trophies and everybody's a winner. And I don't know. This ain't that.
No, I don't believe in that. Even as a
Yeah,
coach,
I'm telling
no.
you, like, I'm gonna tell my baby, listen, sweetie, you just ain't got it right now, but you keep trying, sweetie. But right now, we need another run,
Keep
another practice. Come on, like we.
Yeah, my kids already know if they mess up in a game or like I remember one time Fat was getting burnt on the corner. He was playing football. You getting burnt. Dude is beating you off the line. You need to pick up your pace. I'm not gonna say, oh, you did so good. It was okay that he beat you, but you was trying. No. I'm gonna need you to put some more work in because you getting burnt on the corner. And I don't appreciate that. No, you need to stop getting burnt. And I'm a parent at the games. I'm running down the field with the kids. I'm screaming like that's me. I'm telling my kids, go, 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 go. So they already know. They're gonna hear mama. They're gonna hear my voice.
Yeah.
And if they mess up, I'm looking down. Like what was up? How you messed it up? And they be like, Mama, Mama. No, they be I be like, turn around, don't pay attention to me.
Yeah.
I want to get them
Oh,
advice, then say pay attention to the coach. But yeah, everybody don't get a medal.
I agree. If you ain't earn it, it
Uh,
wasn't your time, baby. It wasn't your time.
I agree with that. So
Yeah.
we speaking on it today. I'm gonna take a sip just because I done spoke too much.
Yeah, me too, girl. Just because I got it. It's gonna melt anyway.
It will. Uh, do we have another sip on it or speak on it that you wanted to talk about?
I that I wanted to talk about now. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. I got one.
Okay, so we're gonna hit move on into the actual topic of discussion. Keep my words right. The topic of discussion. So it's kind of a good topic, and we want to know what y'all think. So, is it okay for you to accept a gift from someone of the opposite sex? If you're in a relationship, whether you be dating, whether you be married, is it okay to accept monetary gifts, drinks, anything that someone else decides they want to give to you? Is it okay to accept that? What you think?
Well, I think it's levels. Definitely,
Okay.
dating is different from marriage, right?
Okay.
Um, I think dating, I definitely date my now husband. I did take drinks because we weren't married. In my head, I've always knew like if we ain't married, um, there's certain things that if somebody wanted to buy me a drink, I was okay with, but I wasn't hiding it either. Like I didn't care that area knew like, oh, they bought me a drink and he may have bought me a drink. So I'm just having a good time. I don't have to spend my money. At that age that I was in, it didn't matter. I didn't care. Like, okay, you buy me a drink. And it's just that, right?
Hmm.
Now, something beyond that, I think guys when they go to the club or things like that or bar or whatever it is or a lounge and they're buying drinks, I think guys kind of expect to. That's the environment. So they go knowing they're probably gonna buy a couple of drinks for ladies. So that's how I
Okay.
look at it. And it don't have to be anything in return. Like when you start getting into probably more than just like drinks or maybe a few dinners here or there, then I think guys may most of them probably have something in mind for more than just a drink. Me to keep buying you drinks or keep taking you to dinner or whatever gifts. I think there's an expectation probably
So,
if it's something a little bit more than that.
but do you
Like
think it's
it just
okay in the so dating, right? So you was like, we was
dating,
dating. You
yes.
can
Yeah.
accept. So you can accept the drink in the when you're, if you are seriously in a relationship, exclusive. You are saying you can still accept a drink and a dinner.
Well,
Um,
now drink definitely. I'm saying if y'all are just dating and you're just dating in general, not just that person. So I don't think if you're accepting dinners, it's not exclusive. But if it's exclusively dating, that's probably definitely gonna make your significant other uncomfortable, and I don't think that's appropriate at that point. But marriage definitely it's a
mm,
no. It's a no. And I think an age, it comes with age too. Like I'm in my late 30s, we'll say. And so I honestly think I don't even want to say it's a need, but when I was younger, I'm like, oh yeah, they bought me a drink. I ain't gotta spend my money. Now I'm not worried about necessarily spending my money because when I go, I'm going out to have a good time with my girls and I've got it. We got it. Generally, you know what I mean? So I don't need
right, right,
and I don't know why when I was younger, my mindset was like, yeah, I got a drink or whatever.
right. It was
And
the
I ain't have to
exciting thing
pay.
to get a beverage.
But I'm like, now I'm like, okay. And shoot, depending on where you at, they be offended. Like, forget you, like you don't want to talk to them and stuff. You know your
Well,
hometown girl.
I don't know. I think that we dating. I think depending on the level of dating, even to get a drink, sometimes if it's offensive, I'm telling you, if it is, if it is offensive to the person I'm currently dating, if he feels like, hey, I don't want you accepting drinks from guys, then I think you should in the dating phase or the marriage phase. If there's something that y'all have discussed and he feels like there's something that's offensive to him,
It's considerate. Yeah.
it is.
No, I mean, hey, I feel like I'm not saying they shouldn't be considerate.
Okay. I think in the dating phase, because I think that was something that me and TD was talking about even when we was dating. Like he was like, no, nobody's buying you a drink. Like I can get you a drink. You don't need to accept a drink. And I was like, oh, for real? Because I had been accepting. I had been accepting
Yeah.
drink, and if you want to pay for my meal, do pay for my meal. Like I was accepting until I found out it was an issue, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that was a problem. Because for me, I didn't have to pay for it, and somebody was just being nice. It could be just
Yeah.
conversation. Nothing came out of it. But I think the expectation that somebody is doing something for something. I think that's what just people think in general, whether it be dating, marriage, or not. If I do something for you, you're automatically expecting something in return. And sometimes somebody is just doing
Yeah.
something just to be doing.
That's true. And I mean, and I guess I'm saying because when I was dating,
Hmm.
I guess I would have to take in consideration if it's somebody I think that I want to, I'm serious about. I would have to consider their feelings. But
Hmm.
Arian wasn't like he didn't care. And you know, my husband,
Hmm.
he cheat kind of. So he like, oh, okay. But no,
Okay.
but I do think, Sean, I've had drinks since I've been married. Actually, now that I think about it, but it was
See?
somebody. But it was homecoming, and it was, homecoming. You seeing everybody. We older. We're all married. This was somebody that was married that went to MTSU that was buying all of us drinks.
Oh, see,
That
that's a
we cool
different
with. So
setting.
you see what I'm saying? Like he like, oh, let me get y'all some drinks.
Okay. See, now that's acceptable. That's a
You know
social
what I'm saying? So
gathering.
I think everything it just can be some gray areas. Is all I'm saying.
I agree. It can be some great areas. Now, what if you getting gifts? So somebody say they said like buying you gifts, flying you out. Like I want to fly you out. I want to buy you this bag. I want to just gift you with these diamond earrings. Like I just like your personality that much.
Yeah. No, they trying. They trying. It's they like your personality so much,
Mhm.
but they want something. I don't care what they say. They can say whatever. They ain't trying to drop nothing off like that. It ain't no want nothing in return.
And some people think you can really accept gifts like that, and guys don't want nothing in return. So I was listening to, I forgot what podcast. I really want to say Poor Minds, and they're like, if God, most of the time, if you got money, and you're doing something for a lady, that's nothing. That means nothing because they just have money. So if you got money like that and you blowing and you buying gifts or certain bags or all of that stuff, like I'm not like a big bag person, but if you just buying bags and doing all of that, and you got money, the expectation for the put out, if you will, is less because they just got it. So now when you're dealing with somebody who barely got it and they trying to impress and they really like, hey, you see what I bought you? Did you not like that? That surf and turf? Did I buy you a surf and turf? The
Yeah.
surf and turf is supposed to mean something supposed to happen after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he ain't really got it and he doing it. Yeah, I feel like the expectation is there. So like you said, levels. And I also look at the level that you own, that the dude on, the financial level,
Yeah.
what they spending. So yeah, I agree. It depends on the level that the guy on and what he's spending and how he's spending. Will I accept dating if my significant other said they're uncomfortable? I would not accept. Married,
Yeah.
definitely not accepting because that's like you to cross all the
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah.
Um, and I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So
I think reading the situation, like I said, definitely, I just would have to know. But I'm gonna tell you, like I ask for forgiveness after the fact. I'm not asking no questions. Like, do you have a problem with if I'm saying if we were dating and
uh-huh.
I don't know what you because we ain't talking about it. I just accepted this drink and it just is what it is. But now, had he saw it or said something and said, "Hey, I got a problem with this," that's something I would respect. But I'm gonna tell you, it ain't nothing I feel like we got to have a discussion about either. Somebody bought me a drink, okay. I know
Are
it didn't
you
go no
okay with
further.
are you okay with him getting gifts? You know,
Uh,
so that's something like on the flip side. Like what's your
yeah,
level of comfort on that?
yeah, but a lady when he traveled a little bit, and he was in Florida, I think, whatever. And I know a lady, he told me I wasn't even there. He was just flattered. Some women sent him to the drinks. Him and who I don't know who he had. Somebody he was on a business trip with, and then sent them
Mm.
drinks. I was like, oh, okay, you enjoyed it. Yes, I feel like I have to have a certain level of confidence and
Hmm.
security in it. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
trust him enough. Like, now when you're talking about a sugar mama or somebody just spoiling him, giving now we have a problem. But I wouldn't bother if somebody sent him a drink. Like, okay, wish I was there so I could have got one too.
I know that's right.
But at his last job, girl, it was at some restaurant, and this little waitress lady kept talking to him, and I didn't even catch it, but his
Oh
coworkers
my
had my
God.
back, girl. She was like, I don't know if she asked was he married, but I know she was showing my husband pictures of her kids, and one of his
What?
coworkers, lady, so one of his
Man,
coworkers' wives was like, um, he's married, like, and I wouldn't like she ran interference and I wasn't even there, and I was like, I appreciate her.
you
I
was at
did.
the dinner or you weren't at the
I was
dinner?
there. I was
Girl, what was
talking to
you
somebody,
doing? You was
talking to
talking?
another I was talking to another wife
Mm.
about something, and she was like, girl, I had to this lady over here all up in your husband's face, and she was like, but I let her know he's married. I was like, well, my work is
Thank
done.
you.
My work is done.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
showing pictures with her kids. Girl, ain't nobody
He asked her
stepdaddy.
for some pictures of her kids.
No. I was like, oh,
Oh,
that's
she
what
was
the
looking for a stepdaddy.
she was. Not
Hmm.
today. Not today.
Oh my goodness. See, women disrespectful. The
And
disrespect. Well,
sneaky.
let me say the boldness because first of all, he wore his wedding ring, so I'm pretty sure it was on.
Yeah. Oh,
She was bold.
we don't
She's
play
being
with
bold. She's being bold.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I'm sure he wore his wedding ring.
Absolutely. So I don't know.
She's just being bold out here in these streets.
I guess she thought she was friendly.
Um, thank whoever that friend is. High five to you, co-worker lady,
I know.
looking out
He
for the
retired though.
team.
He retired.
Mm.
But she was cool.
Well, I wouldn't care about a drink or so being, because sometimes when you see somebody else admiring your spouse, that also can be like, yeah, that's for me. Yeah, that's my dude. Like, you get a little confidence. Like, yeah, I know when somebody else sending your dude a drink.
Yeah, I think it depends on your security level, your comfort level, but like I said, I mean, it all boils down to respect. Honestly, it all boils down to respect, right? Um, as long as I don't feel like he's disrespected and vice versa. If we don't feel like we're disrespected, it shouldn't be a problem. But I do think something more than a drink or a couple of drinks or whatever, at a bar or something, that's it. But anything more than that, like you start accepting big expensive bags and trips, that means that y'all got an open relationship or something. That if that works for you, not. Have you watched the Chi? Have you been watching the Chi?
I haven't. I need to catch back up. I gotta catch back up.
Let me stop.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if that's what you
I'm gonna have to catch up.
You know that some people may be okay with it. I'm just saying for me, nah.
It's a no.
Yeah, it's a no. At marriage level, more than a drink. I'll say that.
Okay, so you okay with getting a drink or two? Yeah. It's no big deal. It's not a big deal for me either. Yeah. Because I know you're not about to do well. I would think that you're not about to do anything off of that. Off of $20. Because the drink runs about $20. Dang, drink's $20 now. Damn, I'm trying to be $5 back in the day.
that Everclear and stove that had you messed up.
Blue Top, burn it, baby. Burnett Blue Top. We used to slip on a Burnett Blue Top all day and be frying chicken, having our house parties. We'd be like, who got the blue top? Where the blue top, man? We used to have a blue top on deck. Wake up with the headache. Ooh, drinking blue top.
Now what we were thinking, Jesus.
Skull vodka. I drank that one time. That was the first beverage of alcohol I ever had. I never drunk that again.
That probably was one of them alpha parties.
No, actually, I was just hanging out with Victoria Angie.
You know, that's what the 8 and
we was just hanging out one night.
Some of they punch.
Yeah. Hell no. So let us know if y'all will. Is it okay to accept gifts in the marriage phase, dating phase? Is a drink, maybe a trip, some earrings, some diamonds, some money. What's the level of comfort for gift receiving and gift giving? So let us know how you feel about that in our comment section on YouTube, also our Instagram. And Tiffany, we currently have, before we go into our contest, we got soul food. No, let me go back. I don't do that. Let's tell them where they can reach us and put them comments. Let's do that.
Right, girl. So we can be found on IG at notjustgirl_talk. Again, that's IG at notjustgirl_talk. Make sure you guys follow us and comment. We are also available on Facebook, which we need you to like and comment as well on our Facebook page at Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. Again, that's Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti on Facebook. We're also available on YouTube, where we need you guys to hit the little bell to subscribe and get all of the notifications on our YouTube channel. And that is Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Again, YouTube is Not Just Girl Talk Podcast, and we need you to like and share on there. We are also available on Twitter at Not Just Girl T, and that's Twitter at Not Just Girl T, which we need you guys to share as well if you're in the Twitter universe. And then lastly, our TikTok account, which we're getting super excited about. Make sure you guys like us and share all of our TikToks, and follow us on TikTok at Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Again, our what's this? TikTok is Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Excuse me. Not Just Girl Talk Podcast, TikTok.
All right, and we are gonna go into our soul food because we like to leave y'all with something to feed your soul for the week. Tiffany has our soul food section. Tiffany, what you got?
So, our soul food for this week is on friendship. Since we are talking about, well, technically, we chose this because I was in Maryland with my girl. And so we decided I thought the soul food should be something on friendship. So, a real friend is one who walks in the world when everyone walks out. So, a real friend is one who walks in when the rest of the world walks out. So,
Yeah,
a,
and we have been friends forever.
yes.
So, y'all, we're gonna wrap this show up. And you already know it's two things that we want you to do when you're listening to Not Just Girl Talk. Number one is refill your cup.
And vibe with Tiffany and Ashanti.